What if you could never die? No matter what happened, no matter how much time passed, you would always wake up the next day. No aging, no disease, no final moment, just forever. At first, that idea sounds like the ultimate gift. Humans have spent thousands of years searching for immortality. Myths, legends, science, technology, all chasing the same dream. But what if you actually got it? What if you were immortal? At the beginning, immortality would feel incredible. Time would stop being your enemy. There would be no rush, no pressure, no fear of running out of chances. You wouldn't have to choose one path in life. You could try them all. You could become an artist, then a scientist, then a musician. You could master skills that take normal humans an entire lifetime to learn. You could fail 1,000 times and still have infinite attempts left. Money would eventually become irrelevant. With enough time, even small advantages compound into massive wealth. You wouldn't need luck. Patience alone would be enough. While everyone else worries about getting older, you'd stay exactly the same. Young, healthy, unchanging. At first, immortality would feel like freedom. But the world wouldn't stop just because you did. Decades would pass, then centuries. Buildings would rise where forests once stood, then crumble into ruins. Nations would appear, thrive, and disappear. Languages would evolve until you barely recognized them. The world you grew up in would slowly become history, and you would still be here. At first, the changes would feel exciting. New technology, new cultures, new ways of living. But eventually, you'd notice a pattern. Everything repeats. Different names, different faces, same mistakes. Wars fought for the same reasons. Power gained, abused, lost. Humanity cycling through the same problems over and over again. And you'd be the only one who remembers all of it. Then there's the problem you can't avoid. People. Every person you meet would age. Friends would grow older. Their hair would gray. Their bodies would weaken. Their voices would change. Meanwhile, you'd look exactly the same as the day you met them. Eventually, they'd notice. They'd ask questions. At first, you could lie. Say you have good genetics. Say you're lucky. But lies don't work forever. Sooner or later, you'd have to leave. Change your name. Move somewhere new. Start again. And you'd do this over and over. Every few decades, you'd erase your own life just to survive. Love would be the hardest part. You could fall in love, truly, deeply, but you'd already know how it ends. You'd watch the person you love grow old while you stayed young. You'd hold their hand as their strength faded. You'd listen as they talked about memories you shared, knowing you'll still remember them centuries later. You would attend funerals that never stop. Over time, love would stop feeling like a gift and start feeling like a countdown. So eventually, you might stop getting close to anyone at all. Not because you don't feel emotions, but because feeling them hurts too much. Immortality wouldn't remove pain. It would stretch it across eternity. People often think the worst part of immortality would be violence or danger. But that's not true. The real enemy would be boredom. After hundreds of years, nothing feels new anymore. You've seen every type of story, every plot twist, every version of success and failure. Trends come back around. Ideas get recycled. Even revolutions start to feel predictable. When time is infinite, urgency disappears. Why chase a dream today when you can chase it in 100 years? Why make a choice now when you can delay forever? Without limits, motivation fades. Immortality doesn't make life exciting. It slowly drains it of meaning. And then comes the part no one likes to talk about. The end. Not your end. Everyone else's. One day, humanity would be gone. Whether through disaster, evolution, or time itself, people would disappear. Cities would crumble. Technology would fail. Nature would reclaim everything. And you would still be alive. Alone. The planet would change. The sun would grow hotter. Oceans would evaporate. Continents would shift. And even after Earth is gone, you'd still exist. Floating through silence. No conversations. No memories being made. No future to look forward to. Just awareness. Forever. So maybe immortality isn't the blessing it seems to be. Maybe what gives life value isn't how long it lasts, but the fact that it ends. Deadlines force us to act. Limits make moments precious. Knowing time is short makes us care. Mortality is what gives life urgency, meaning, purpose. So if you were immortal, you wouldn't be escaping death. You'd be escaping meaning. And that might be the real curse. Now, I want to know what you think. Would you choose immortality if it was offered to you? Or is the fact that life ends the very thing that makes it worth living?